Do you guys travel a lot?
I was like...
Geordie, when was your last relationship? How long were you with her? What's your star sign? Do you want children? What's your background? Did you get vaccinated?
Where do these producers find these?
The dating pool is getting smaller.
All the men on the dating apps are just recycled profiles. It is slim pickings.
4.
I was on a dating app and someone just messaged me saying, hey, do you want to come around? That is the laziest sentence I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, some people do that, but you just go, well, that's not what I'm into. You try to upgrade. There's sequences that we teach to move through that and try and get a first date, and it has to be a high value date. It can't be anything less.
If you expect everyone online to act like a gentleman, you're going to be disappointed.
Unfortunately, because of the big pool, there are people in there that do just want a first, like a one night stand or type thing, but there are people on there that are actually looking for love.
One of our clients who we coached into a 10 out of 10 who's married and has babies now, she was on one of these shows.
She was.
But she obviously didn't find a 10 out of 10 on the show.
No.
And I helped her find it.
I think people just need to be guided on how to use dating apps properly.
Yeah, it is tricky. There is a lot
and how to communicate on them.
It's a fine art using online dating. It's a tool. It's
100%.
a very effective tool. And in this day and age, it's a very high statistic. If you're going to find your ideal partner, you'll find them on online dating.
100%.
Very high statistic.
There's a bigger pool.
I would describe the modern man as like a wet fish. No backbone, no drive. They're not masculine. I just think that men these days are basically women.
She seems nice.
But men that are pussies definitely would not agree with me.
Are you allowed to say that word on TV?
Yes, you can.
I feel like a man's role in a relationship is to want to provide for the family and want to protect. My role is to serve my husband. I think I was definitely born in the wrong era. I really wish I was born in like 1920. Where gender roles were so prominent. Men could be men and women could be women. I think instinctively where I'm happiest and where I think a lot of women are happiest is in their feminine, being the homemaker and like the caretaker. So that when he comes home from, you know, most likely running a very successful business, it's like a peaceful environment. You know, don't be nagging your husband. Don't be asking them to do mundane things like unpack the dishwasher and take the bins out. That's what I think.
It's not wrong.
She teaches a lot of stuff we teach, which is good. The only difference is you have to earn it.
Yes.
You have to earn those things. It can't be from day one.
No.
You
You have to prove that your value as a housewife or a stay-at-home mum is more valuable than what you financially contribute.
That's right. She can find what she's looking for, but yeah, the majority of guys aren't going to be a good fit for her.
No.
She needs an extremely masculine guy.
We see heaps of them.
We do, yeah.
We create heaps of them.
Yeah, that's right.
All men have the ability to be masculine. They just have to be nurtured into that role and supported into that role and told that it's okay to be that role and not be shunned for it.
Yeah, 100%.
How old is everyone?
30, 31, 37.
You're 37. Are you joking? You must be having a lot of sex or something. You just got this used to.
No.
So, what did you ask for then? Tattoos are I need tattoos. I don't do the virgin skin. I love that 20 to life kind of look.
Oh. Ew.
You don't put a sticker on a Bentley!
Yeah, I think some girls like a bad boy look because they see it as ultra masculine. A lot of bad boys aren't actually very masculine at all. They're little kids, really.
A groom with uncompromising standards.
I'll be a slave, I'll misbehave.
friends would definitely describe me as too confident for my own good.
Are you too confident for your own good?
Yeah, probably. I know I'm a catch, and I have very, very high standards. The way I see it is high standards are you protecting against wasting your time with the wrong person. So if I feel nothing on my wedding day, I'll leave the experiment. I wouldn't even finish the ceremony. It'd be like, mic off, see ya.
I don't think they're allowed to do that. Isn't that in like a contract that they're not allowed to do that?
I've no idea. Nothing he said was inherently wrong, but it looks like he spends too much time on his hair every day.
I'm also like, you're a bit cocky, dude. Step back a bit.
It looks like he uses like heaps, like 5 products in his hair every day, getting the perfect. Yeah, high standards is good.
I like holding yourself accountable.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's good.
He'd probably be more attractive if he was a little bit more humble,
Yeah.
less arrogant. Well, it's good to have high standards, but
You don't need to be that cocky.
no.
So what do you all want to get out of this whole experience?
I got a lot of hope for this, like a lot. Like, I'm really optimistic about it, and I'm done with being single in Sydney, hey.
I just want to meet my match. I've definitely reflected a lot after relationships, and I think I've been the one that's cared too much. I haven't had my
felt it back.
Yeah, I haven't had my equal with caring, I think.
That to me is a little bit of a red flag. I think that can be an ick if you're over caring.
No, that's a good trait to have, man. Don't ever hold yourself back from caring more, but you do, bro. Like, that's a key thing of who you are.
Maybe just like peel it back a little bit in the beginning, and then like, trust me.
You're like the little devil on the shoulder, bro.
Tell her she looks awful. Ooh. Trust me.
Oh my God, this guy has no idea.
Yeah, he was definitely a bit more controversial in the group.
Well, there's a bit of friction here. What are you hoping to see when you turn around at the altar? What if you see the girl and she's just not your type at all?
If that isn't my usual type, then I feel like you still got to try. If you're here and you're not 100% in, like, you sort of kidding yourself?
Well, what do you mean by 100% in?
Why did you want to come into this experience then?
Well, I'll see the cards and then I'll make my bet.
So if you're not attracted to her, you're going to go home?
Oh, I'd be out of there quick as a flash. Yeah, 100%.
Why is everyone getting upset if he doesn't like her?
Who cares?
You can tell pretty fast when you're
Everyone
attracted
heard
to
that.
somebody.
That's not exactly a first impression you want to put towards people you're going to be spending a lot of time with.
The guy with the bobby cut hair looks like Tom Cruise. What's his name?
Elliot?
Elliot, yeah. That kid, he's direct. There's going to be some issues, dramas there, man. I can feel it already, dude.
I'm pretty decisive. Like, I'd give it till the reception.
Yeah, but also being too much of a dick can be an ick for people too.
Giving people insults is also a sign of immaturity. That's not a masculine trait.
Like.
But don't be a kiss ass either. Telling girls they look awful is super dumb. That's just being nasty.
What are the masculine traits?
Leadership, ambition, decisiveness, and protection. So he's showing, that wanker's showing some masculine traits, but he's not being protective because he's being insulting. So he's turning into a bully. So he's doing half, and then the other half's letting him down, so he's not actually very masculine.
My friends would definitely describe me as blunt, too direct, uncompromising, a bit of a control freak. I feel like I know better. I have a very high tolerance and a thick skin, so
Wait, didn't we go
tend
through
to
this
treat
already?
people that way.
People misread that, maybe?
Yeah, they do a lot. My name's Elliot, I'm 35 and I'm from the Gold Coast. I think my parents splitting up when I was a kid definitely has an impact on me being selective. Like, I feel like I don't want to have a round two, like I want to get it right the first time.
I think he has a lot of fear
I look
of
at
being with the wrong
my
person.
grandparents and the sort of marriages they had. It's a lot more real, it's a lot more authentic.
Is this one of the
It's not
experts?
this perfect fairy tale thing. It's more steady. It's more, these habits formed over decades of sort of nurturing each other. That's really what I'm after.
One thing I bet his grandparents didn't have was a list of non-negotiables, which was 100 things long.
Yeah, that was my question on that too. I'm like, are they non-negotiables or are they just things that you just don't really like? You should go on this show as an expert.
People tell me that a lot. I've heard that at least 500 times over the last 5 years.
You would be so funny. I think you would just be like, I think you disagree with the other experts. You'd be like, you guys are f***ing idiots.
I'd be quite a...
I'm swearing
I'd
a
be
lot on
quite
this.
a Gordon Ramsay on there. They could ask me to be on the show. I'd be very expensive.
What I think is hard is it's not just finding that woman that wants that life. It's finding that as well as the other, checklist that I've got and getting them all to line up. I have the longest list of non-negotiables. I wouldn't even entertain a relationship with someone that I saw as low class.
Can you see my nipples?
Swearing.
Shit. Oh, am I allowed to swear?
Trashy.
I need some more wine.
That's it just disgusts me. So if my wife is super opinionated,
Basically medicine.
judgmental, obnoxious, overly loud, I wouldn't even finish the ceremony.
I think men that find me intimidating are pussies and I wouldn't want to be with them anyway, to be quite honest.
The problem with small preferences is people change quite a lot over
100%.
years of being with that person.
So you got to kind of brush the surface back and go, who are you as an actual person? Like, what are your fundamentals? And go from there.
You got to date people properly to try to build a relationship and see what happens.
Getting married on the first day, guys, is stupid too. Idiots.
She's missing a bouquet.
Hi, how are you?
I'm Elliot.
I'm Lauren.
Yeah, nice
to meet you. Hi.
She looked breathtaking. Definitely relieved. I really loved her dress and the way she looked. In fact, that 70s style hairband I thought was
Well, attraction's there.
adorable. Like a 70s.
We got
angle.
1 out of the 5 components.
You look incredible. I think he likes that.
I can just see in his face, his eyebrows. He can't hide his emotions at all. I can see it from a mile away. I think you guys nailed it.
Brisbane, where are you from?
I live on the Gold Coast now.
Okay.
Yeah.
My instinct was he's good looking. But I want to hear his vows and his values, because that's where the attraction will come for me.
How you feeling?
Ready to get started?
Yeah, that's good.
Not much drama in that.
Family and
That's why they had
friends,
to bring the sister in.
we're gathered here today to witness the union of Lauren and Elliot. Now, if anyone objects to this union, please speak now or forever hold your peace.
I wish we could fix her hair.
She looks like a straight up psycho.
All right, on to vows.
How has someone not punched her right in the mouth? Jesus Christ.
I stand before you today, ready to embark on a journey with you, calm but curious where that journey might take us. I could be stubborn and set in my ways, and old-fashioned, always thinking men should be men and women be women.
My friends will tell you that I was born in the wrong era with my old world values. The kind of partnership I'm hoping for is one of a traditional nature. I admire a time when courting was talking on the phone, flowers on a first date, opening of car doors, the era of real chivalry.
Nice vows.
I feel like her vows, they kind of dovetailed really well with mine. The key thing is the values. That's pretty exciting, compatibility-wise. They're pretty on the money. It suits you.
Get into him.
This is not awkward at all.
Shut up.
Lauren, get into it.
Shut up, Tamara.
Get into him. Pretend you're in love. Yeah, throw her back. Lauren, kiss him.
Tamara, shut up.
She's so frigid.
Tomorrow? Stop.
Shall we cut the cake?
I'm being a diva.
No.
If you have nothing nice to say nothing at all.
I like that guy.
Well, don't ruin someone's wedding.
Can we go?
Yeah.
You don't like her sister.
I'm the bride's sister. Everyone else got food except for me. My drink wasn't filled up for like an hour. You've ruined my mood. I'm not giving you guys anything else. You can tell them, do it better next year. I've got PTSD over weddings now. What do you need? Compensation.
Wow, that was traumatizing.
In a relationship, there are two people.
That's true.
No one outside of those two people matters. So, if you don't like a sibling or a parent, who cares? Move on.
I don't think anyone should have set a boundary with her because she wasn't going to listen anyway.
No.
I only set a boundary with someone if you think there's a chance that they're going to listen.
See, I would have just turned around and said, get the fuck out.
I did say I wanted someone that was younger than me. That was a non-negotiable, right?
She's 2 years
Probably
older.
someone
Hey?
under 30. You know, I'm not into like luxury luggage and, you know, super fancy restaurants or anything like that.
So how many of these are coming?
So just these two.
And yeah, those sort of things are little differences
Nice
that I
luggage.
think can have a meaningful impact.
I have to get my earrings.
In some ways, you could say there's some superficiality there.
Yeah, I couldn't wear them yesterday because we all had matching earrings. They're pearls.
I don't want to use the term red flag, but, you know, like I want someone that's, you know, not really a career person.
Remember, it is early days. You're still figuring each other out. You'll learn more things as you go along, and you never know, right?
I know. Yeah, I know. I just know. I don't want to compromise on my values.
She doesn't want to be a career woman. She can't do anything about her age.
Okay, so she doesn't. She said that she doesn't want to be a career woman, but
So she could
she
change.
has an appearance that she feels like she needs to keep up to. Unfortunately, the only thing she could have done to do that is be a businesswoman. So she has been forced into a role
Yeah, she didn't really have a choice.
to maintain a lifestyle that she wants
Yeah.
and makes her feel good and boosts her confidence, right? And you're saying you want this housewife that's all this, right? Well, along with that comes that confidence, and that confidence needs things to maintain it. So you might not like designer, but unfortunately, you got to give and take. If you have your businesses and stuff that can support it, she'll happily step back.
Oh, easily, yeah. It sounds like he's looking for a girl who's really young, like 19.
Or early 20s.
Yeah. Which is fine, he can go after it.
I'm used to just people like not being attracted to me because there's a lot more like
I like her
stunning girls.
colour, like her
that are
colour
petite.
palette.
And they look like they've stepped right out of Vogue magazine.
I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.
Katie, so nice to meet you.
You know what she's nailed? The red lipstick and the cheeks. She's listened to you,
What
babe.
did you ask for?
I asked for two extremely crucial things. For him to be single and a heartbeat. No, honestly, I really, really want somebody who's like super kind. I don't really care what they look like. Why am I marrying a stranger? I've been single for 10 years and I don't know how to get into a relationship.
Oof, sad story. She can achieve a 10 out of 10.
The stuff that she said, my brain was like, oh, we've heard that heaps, haven't we?
I've coached 1,000 of her.
I haven't let myself dream of happily ever after with somebody. Like maybe having a family and having my forever person is not for me and I should just not wish for that anymore. Yeah. But what if married at first sight has actually found me my person? That's scary. It's so much easier to just, you know, stay in a protection mode. Like, but what if you guys have actually found somebody that can match me?
I've coached a lot of girls who are overweight, and I've helped them
Not
lose.
even that. It just comes really down to the mindset.
It's a lot of mindset stuff, improving their confidence. The main reason I help people lose weight is for mindset.
Yeah.
So they feel more confident. That's the main factor, which makes a big difference. She can achieve a 10 out of 10. So if you're watching, lady, work with us. Guaranteed 10 out of 10. I guarantee it. I'll
We
achieve it
won't
for
stop
you.
until we find it.
Something's with the hair. You need to change with the hair. These things called bangs or something? What's this?
Yeah.
Is that what that is? Or is it just a, is it called a fringe or something needs to change? Do your hair like this.
I would really love to meet somebody who accepts me for me. I want to find my person. I just want a nice guy, a kind person.
I have found that nice guys finish last, but I'm hoping this person will change that and want the nice guy. I'm Tim, I'm 38 years old, I'm a PE teacher.
I think I know what's going to happen though.
What do you think's going to happen?
I think a lot of people appear to be extremely nice and humble and have high integrity when they have low self-esteem and low confidence.
Yeah.
But
But
at different stages, when the cards are down, they're not actually that nice. Not really. And it's stemming from low confidence. So
who are you?
yeah, they're letting a temporary state of emotion change to be their identity, which is concerning. So what they really need to do is need to boost their confidence up and go after what they're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who does that we know of?
It's everybody's dream, right? To find their person and to
I like
live
the setting.
happily
He's going to
ever
be mean to
after
her,
with
isn't
somebody.
he?
It would mean everything that this works. Hello, how are you?
Hello, lovely to meet you. I'm Tim.
Katie, nice
Lovely
to meet you.
You look beautiful. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. Oh, dear. How are you feeling? I'm feeling married. So, yes, it's all positive.
He's not impressed.
Tim, what do you think about your bride?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how to feel.
What do you mean by that?
I just haven't got that initial spark, but she's lovely and so nice and yeah, she's a beautiful girl, but I just was surprised I didn't have that initial spark, but she's so lovely.
So, what is it? Why wasn't the spark there, do you think?
Just not normally just a bit different to what I normally go for, but she's so lovely. What the Totally not what I wanted. Not good. I normally go I'm just short, petite, blonde or brunette. Like Katie's, yeah, nothing what normally I'd go for. Just no attraction. There's nothing there. And I can tell straight away, and it's just sort of like,
You don't even know her yet.
I know, but if there's just nothing there, what do you do?
He just doesn't like her.
I guess not.
He's only nice to girls who are really good looking.
You might have a little bit of trouble with that.
Yeah, you see, I see it as a pretty big red flag of a guy's only nice to really pretty girls and then mean to other girls. Because it's showing he's only being nice
Because they're pretty.
to fuck them.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Yeah, pretty big red flag there, Timo.
It's a bit weird so early on, hugging and...
It's all right. Shall we hug so we can get rid of the weird?
Oh, wow. Maybe not that one.
Okay. Easy killer.
He hates it.
I went
He's
for
not
a
into that
cuddle
at
and
all.
Cool.
He's
Like,
hating
when
it.
you go to cuddle someone and they like recoil.
Just go nice and close together for me.
I don't know, when you have somebody like doing this, it's a little concerning. I've never had that reaction before.
Bad pick, experts. Bad job.
I suppose from their point of view, they're like, oh, we've got this really soft guy, little school teacher, he's chubby. We'll put him with this other girl who's a bit chubby too, and they should go, well, you were wrong.
You were wrong.
The fat, chubby guy
You didn't
was a
listen to
hottie.
them at all.
A lot of people think nice guys finish last. You finish last because you're a fuckhead. That's why.
Because people figure out that your intentions aren't.
You're full of
True.
shit, and it's a facade and garbage and low integrity. There's nothing nice about you. If you want to be nice, be honest, truthful with who you are. Don't be fake. Just try to fuck people. That's shit.
I want to know what's going on with Tim. Why is he being so standoffish? Like, ooh, don't touch me. Yeah. So I'm at this point where I could get my heart broken.
You shouldn't have feelings at this point, lady.
That Tim is not into me. Yeah. You know, how are you feeling about it all?
Yeah, I think it was definitely a blur. Yeah.
What did you think when you turned around and saw me?
This is where you're honest.
I think I just had such an open mind. I tried not to think too much.
Yeah.
So, but it was great. You just had a calming smile.
Yeah.
Which was really great to see.
Oh, good. Cool.
I don't know, how did you feel today when?
I don't know, I'm on the fence about something. If I can share.
Is it about me or about you?
No, just about like the dynamic. It's easy for me to kind of be all la-di-da and wishful thinking, but you recoiled a few times and I was like, oh no, you.
In what way?
Like going away for a hug or a kiss.
Yeah, I think it's been a lot
Yeah.
to start with.
Yeah.
So, have I given that off?
Well, and I'm not probably your intention to do that.
Yeah, so I'm sorry you feel like that because it wasn't my
There's
intention.
multiple forms of communication. A very big one is body language.
Timo looks pretty bad himself. He's not really a good-looking fellow. He's not a stunner or anything.
Hey, he might think
Got a big
differently.
double chin like this sticking out of his suit. He doesn't look good.
He might think differently, babe.
He does think he looks good.
Can't talk. Last night for me was horrible. Tim and I agreed last night to sleep in separate rooms. And yeah, he knocked on my door and wanted to chat. He just sat down and said, there's no spark. I wasn't feeling a spark all day. To be rejected, like, that's my worst nightmare. I don't know what I've done wrong. Why this keeps happening.
I don't think she's stood up for what she wants. And she's just falling every time because she just wants it so bad.
She knows she doesn't want him either.
She's giving it a chance though,
Yeah, but
because she believes in love.
I think deep down, I don't think she was that interested in him either. He's just calling it faster.
yes, she's letting her emotional state control the situation.
Her hopes were so high going in.
They were.
Damn.
I think Sparks is just, it's just a cop-out for saying, like, I'm not attracted to you. To not know that was going on your side.
And it was
like,
hard.
it's kind of embarrassing. I'm written off so early. How am I meant to, like, build anything with somebody when you know they're, like, not into you?
If you're with a guy and he says, I can't feel a spark, that's when you tase him.
Ah, that's your spark, bitch.
If you're on Married at First Sight and you're having a bad time, give me a call. I'll help you.
Or if you're thinking about going on Married First Sight.
I've helped people who've done dating
It's probably
shows,
going to fail.
failed, called us, we got a new 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
There's no
Literally.
Literally. There's no shortcuts, guys. Like, you got to date properly.